everybody. I apologize. Again, I just got off work, so I look washed out. Not only that, my tripod is messed up, so the lighting is horrible in here on top of that. But you know what? I read something today that really hit close to home, and it may for you too, especially if you're female. Being pretty is not the rent that you pay to be a female on this planet. You don't have to be pretty. You know what I mean? It's like people act like you owe them. Like you owe them to put on makeup. You owe them to dress in the prettiest clothes. No, I don't owe you shit. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. What do you value, Aries? This is the question that's coming up. This is what I'm getting. What do you value? And like, how do I explain this? The feeling that I'm getting from it is kind of like, you know, I don't know if it's like kind of proving to yourself or proving to other people what you value. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's something you need to do or something that you're trying to do, but there's something here about showing people that you value them, or maybe putting your energy more towards the things that you value even. It could be that. I don't know. What else do we have for Aries? Clear the air. If there's been some sort of discomfort around, especially if there's been somebody who's been really naggy, okay? Now, I'm just saying, this could be you that's going to have a conversation with somebody, or needs to have a conversation with somebody who's been very naggy with you, or someone may have a conversation with you about how naggy they feel that you have been. That may be something that's coming up for some of you. What else? There's something about follow through. Something about, you know, you can say things all day long, but are you following through? That's the other question that I'm asking of Aries. I have no idea what this is about. I'm just telling you these things that just I feel like they want to come out as I'm talking about Aries. All right, let's move on. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Most specifically for sun, though it may resonate with the moon and rising sign too. Let's see what we have. First card out, duality. In two minds about something. Can you not make up your mind about something? Or it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, part of me wants this, part of me wants that. That's what duality is. If it's not that, it could be one of those things where what's good for the goose is not good for the gander, meaning like you think it's okay for you to do something, but it's not okay for somebody else to do something. Either one of those two things could fit for you. But I feel like you're not quite seeing that. So if you're being the pot that calls the kettle black, so to speak, you're not seeing it. What was the other thing that I said earlier? Being in two minds. You may not realize that you're appearing wishy-washy, okay? So see those two storylines. It could be either one. What else do we have? Let me see, what is that number? So this could have to do with shared resources, some sort of ending or transformation. It could even have to do with your romantic life, debts, something like that. You know, this could even be something where it's like, you know, I really should pay this bill, but, you know, I really don't want to because I might want that pizza this week. You know, I mean, it could be something that simple. You're in two minds about letting go. So, you know, say this is a relationship. It doesn't have to be a relationship. There's a part of you that wants to stay and a part of you that wants to go. And that is the relationship number. And it may be because of money or your intimate life, okay? Either one. It's like sometimes you see eye to eye with this person, and other times it's just complete polar opposite. And you're starting to see that more too. for some of you. Oops, sorry. What else do we have for Aries? That card kind of wants to come out. Something about a new beginning, y'all. But I wasn't yet drawing cards, so I'm not counting that yet. Aries, please. Should I stay or should I go? That's what Aries is saying. Come on and let me know. All right. Should I stay or should I go is the energy we have here. But then we also have this thing about somebody trying to teach somebody else a lesson. Are you trying to teach somebody a lesson and it's kind of coming back to bite you? Or vice versa? The other person. Okay? Because that's what it feels like. It's kind of like, it's almost like I'll show them. I can let them go. I'll teach them a lesson. But then you're kind of like, oh shit, I let them go and they provided XYZ. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. You didn't mind sharing the boom boom with them though. This is sexual energy, right? So this, for most of you, hopefully that's what that's talking about. It's a romance. Somebody that you were trying to show them that you could live without them and you're kind of sitting on the fence about it. That's what it looks like to me. Interesting. Should I stay or should I go? I guess this wouldn't be a reading for somebody who's not in a relationship or who's already married and not fooling around. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it could, I think it's something, some kind of relationship here that involves intimacy. But, I'll be honest with you. It could be for some of you. It's just, that's you, even though you're feeling insecure about it or feeling like there's some things maybe you didn't think about first before you did what you did. Maybe you did decide to move forward, but I can see this energy as, I'm not really sure that that was what I want to do. Sacred space. Okay, I'm a little bit lost. I'm not going to lie to you on this part. Because the sacred space to me is like your home. Hello. This is your home. Or your family. So if this isn't about a romance, it could be that you did this to a family member. That you were trying to teach them a lesson by moving on and kind of like leaving them behind or whatever. And now you're like, oh, that might not have been the smartest move, right? Some of you, it's a romantic partner. Somebody, it's family. You take it with a grain of salt of who this is. If it resonates, it resonates. It doesn't matter who it is. And also remember, this can be you or your person. All right, what else? You know what? Some of you may have been having like a romance with somebody just to keep a hold of their home, or they may have done that to you. You got one of those couch surfers going on? Is that what it is? Or you're the couch surfer? Let's see what else we have for Aries. Aries. Y'all, there was a lady that I knew, she used to say Aries. Aries. So for the longest time, that's how I would say it. Y'all are not Aries, you're Aries. See, and the thing is, okay, some of y'all, the only reason you're holding on to somebody is because you like to be in the sack with them. That's it. Like, maybe this is you or the other person. I'm seeing a couple of stories here. Some of you, there's a person in this situation that's doing the dirty with somebody just so they can keep the home or the place to live. For others, it's just, they're just staying with the person just to get it on. You know what I mean? And it was like things were working out okay. So why did you feel like you had to teach them a lesson? That's what I want to know. Or why did they feel like they had to teach you a lesson? Why would you break this up if you thought things were good? Did you just like need to show them that you were above them in some way, or they felt that way about you? I don't know. Yeah, it says things were good, and then all of a sudden things changed. Well, it didn't say all of a sudden. I'm just assuming that things were good, but then it changed. I am going to tell you, some of you people, I'm not going to get like deep into your business, but some of y'all may be dealing with somebody who was getting involved in inappropriate, illegal um, physical behavior. I don't want to get into that. So if you have any thoughts that that might be going on, yeah. What else do we have for Aries? I don't understand this. I mean, I understand what I just read, but I don't understand the reasoning behind this. I'm waiting, and the cards don't seem to want to come out tonight. Maybe I should have rested before I came online. It does make a difference sometimes. I'm going to pull that one for some reason. You knew things were changing. Why did... Dude, I'm so confused. You knew things were changing. Okay, maybe it's going to tell me why. Let me look at something real quick. You were in two minds. Some of you, just like the Pisces reading, may be questioning your sexuality too. Not all of you, but some of you. Come on. You know what? I already got a story for some of y'all, and this has not even shown up in the reading at all. I got a story about some of you that were having sex with somebody, and things kind of went sour in some way or another, and you got called to like help a family member, or to move, or to transfer or something like that, and you're trying to pretend like you're, I don't know, it's like you want to leave and this is your out. So it doesn't have to look like the reason why you're leaving is because things are not working out with this person. That's for some of you. It's something like that. It may not be exactly that, but that's the way it's coming through. Whoever this is, you knew you were leaving them, or they knew that they were leaving you. Because like at some point here, you're actually happy about this transformation. But you were kind of in two minds because there's a romantic element to it, is the best way I can put it. Hold on. That was the growth card. Let's see what I got. What do we got? I don't know if y'all even know what the hell I'm talking about over here right now. Because I don't. Like, pieces of it I do, but... Some of you, okay. Some of you knew that there was going to be distance between you and another person for whatever reason. It was like so that you could grow as a person. I have no freaking idea what that means. I just feel like there's somebody that you're leaving, but you're trying to make you're masking something else to make it look like it's not about the person. Also, I see some of you, you may have opportunities that would require you to study or practice or step up your game in some way, and you didn't want to deal with that. I should have been looking at these numbers. Maybe I would understand this a little bit better. Yeah, whatever is going, yeah, see, you're struggling to tell the truth about this. You're struggling to tell the truth about this. So I could be wrong, but that's the way it feels. There's like this situation where you're in two minds, and it may have to do with shared resources or romantic situations, but you're in two minds about letting go of somebody. You were doing something to teach them a lesson, but you were still getting it on with them. That's the way it looks like. I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like. But what I don't really understand is it's like you were okay with all this, and then suddenly everything changed, and you knew that you were going to create distance from this person because you had a hard time telling them the truth, that you were actually happy to leave them. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but that's what it looks like. And I guess they kind of got the message. They kind of got the message whether you wanted them to know it or not. You're having a hard time stripping away the illusion and forgiving them, or vice versa. Maybe you're worried that they're going to have a hard time forgiving you regarding some sort of new beginning. I don't know. That's what it's saying, and that's really all I've got, I think. Were you trying to teach someone a lesson about having an affair? Or were you teaching someone a lesson about their sexuality? Like you knew something about an affair or about somebody's sexuality, and you didn't let them know that you knew, but you used it as a weapon, or vice versa, the other person did this. There could be something like that too for some of you. Either way, cross watcher, this is what they're feeling, is what it looks like to me. They wanted to do the dirty, but they didn't want to tell you the truth that they wanted to leave. Hmm. All right, let's just, you know what? I'm a little bit confused here. Let's see if there's any advice for Aries right now. I hope y'all understand that more than I do. Because all the other ones I've done recently, I understood them, but I don't understand that one. All right, what's the advice for Aries? Guys, did I not say before I even started the cards, though, that there's something about what you value? Are you showing people that you value them? You can say one thing, but you know what I mean? I'm telling you, these things that pop in my head are not just coincidence. You're digging yourself deeper in a hole, Aries. That's what it's talking about. It's saying basically the more that you resist, the harder it's going to be to find your way out. Especially if this has to do with your work, your career, your public reputation, your lifetime achievements. Can you clarify this burden card? Clarify this burden card. I really do feel like there's a certain point where you just dig yourself so deep into something that there really is no way back. You know what I mean? If you don't address whatever this is. Maybe you don't want to, though. You're burdened about some sort of ending. Some of you could even be burdened about a death. Maybe somebody's dying. Not to be so blunt, but some of you that can actually be the case. Some of you may be ending your job. What else? Some of you may be dealing with a father who's not in good health. I'll just say that. I really do feel like you've stuck yourself, either you or somebody you've dealt with has pretty much got themselves stuck in a lie. That's what it feels like. And it may not be the stuff that I described a few minutes ago, but there's some sort of lies, deception that's been going on, and you've got yourself, or they've got themselves stuck in this lie. Yep. All right, guys. I hope that helps. I'll see you all again soon. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.